Hi there. I'm back again on the street for another time of questions and answers. And yes, we have something special for you right now. As we know, we have done our part, elect our members of parliament. They already form a government, and we have a prime minister already. He has already selected his 23 ministers. They've sworn in, and they now look after 23 portfolios. On the street, we're going to ask them, what do really people think about those ministers looking after those portfolios? What are their opinions on that? Join me as we find out more on the street of Honiara. We have someone here with me. Your name, brother?
Nick.
Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you do for a living, Nick?
I'm self-employed. I live up at home in the northeast. Yeah.
Good. The Prime Minister has named his 23 ministers. They've got their portfolios, they're sworn in. What do you think about that?
Well, we're past their voting, so it's good that we do have a government in place. Whether it's the best government that we can put in place, I'm not sure. I'm in question as far as that is concerned, but I think we've created a rogue government as far as I'm concerned, yes.
Why?
Certain positions given to certain people, I don't think they should be in that position, but that's a personal opinion.
Okay.
Yes, I think there are better people for these positions, but yes, it's politics.
So as people, we are the one actually voted them in. Can we make something to...
No, it's out of our hands because the
Okay.
law doesn't permit that.
No,
This is in their place, yeah.
We've done our part.
Yeah, we've done our part, and now we have to wait and see if they can do what they're saying they can do, yes.
Wow, thank you, Nicky. You have a great weekend, bro.
Yeah, you too, yeah. Enjoy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm Stuart.
Stewart, what are you doing for a living?
It's just a matter of little bit market,
Oh, okay.
count a little bit.
Self-employed, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Chief Stewart, the Prime Minister has already appointed 23 ministers to look after 23 ministries, their portfolio. What do you think about that?
It should be all right. But one other thing is that almost former ones are taking ministerial, I would rather say that those ministries responsible on the communities and rural areas are more like responded by those old MPs. And that's bring me some sort of assumption that there should be something happening here. That's what I see.
So do you think that, they've been their last government?
Yes.
They shouldn't be, they're still here, but I think they're not doing enough when they run those ministries.
Whether they don't do that, or there has to be a change as required by the old Solomon Islanders. We need a change. So those ministries should be occupied by new people, and we believe that there will be a new thing happening.
Now, we don't have much to say because our part is done. We voted our members of parliament.
Right.
Now it's the government. Do you like those new ministers in those new ministries should make some difference when they are there?
Of course, they should make some difference as required by the public of all Solomon Islanders. Thus, this change of putting in the people is a matter of changing things inside.
That's right.
That's what we expect.
Not business as usual.
Yes, not business as usual. There has to be change. The change here is all about living standard must be upwarded.
Any final thing?
Stop talking about firewood and crushed coconut. It's an old issue. We have to change this topic by upgrading our living standard
To the next level.
to the next level.
Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you, boss.
Thank you, Stewart. Your name, Uncle?
Henry Tabani,
Henry, what you do for a living?
independent environmental auditor.
Okay, there you're independent environmental auditor. The Prime Minister has already named his 23 ministers. They've sworn in to look after 23 ministries, portfolios, yeah? What's your opinion about that?
It is a legitimate process from the election of the 50 members. Then the next level of competition is the formation of the government and consequently the appointment of 23 ministers. That is in order.
Yes.
And it is a legal process of doing so.
And what do you think about this 23 ministers? Can they do something different or make a difference?
That is an issue to be to look into when they are in the job.
Yeah.
At this stage, it's a little bit too early to make any evaluation at that level, but that is yet to be seen.
Any final thing you want to share?
We wish them all the best. And politics, life goes on. Anything can happen. Yeah, but as it is, they've gone through the process of the election, duly elected members of the parliament, and we, in terms of their performance, that is yet to be seen.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
My name is Aloysius.
Aloysius.
Erobaya.
What do you do for a living?
I'm just doing small consultancy work with mostly NGOs and some business sectors.
We have 23 ministers looking after 23 portfolios, 23 ministries. What is your opinion on that?
For now, we just wait and see. I mean, they have done their first 100 days priorities, and so we just look forward for what is what will be happening to those the ministries that they have already selected. So, I mean, to me, I mean, looking at the biggest experience from the last government of the DCGA, they have, I mean, too many people have complained about the services not provided to their expectations. So for now, we just wait to see if they have performed or not. In that way, they will, because they have we have some new members, or they are fresh, young who will come into the scene, and we just wait if they can perform their duties as a minister responsible for each ministry.
I think I've catch what you've said. In the last government, we have big issues like shortage of medicine in the hospital, bad roads in Honiara and even in the provinces. So this does speak well that last government, maybe those ministers haven't done enough. So they could or they should do something about it in this new government.
Yes. As we can see, those are the signs and symptoms of the bad decisions that our leaders have done. Because if you come into Honiara town, you can see a lot of potholes, and then there's a shortage of medicine in the clinics in everywhere in the country, and the service is not delivered to the communities. So that is that are some of the bad decisions that our previous leaders have made to our people. So let's see if we can do something different, and something that that people can really benefit from.
Any final thing you want to share with us?
For now, we just wait to see how the ministers perform and their leader. I wish them good luck and their performance. I hope we will work together to support them and support the Solomon Islands. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, bro.
Thank you, Thomas.
Simon, what do you do for a living?
Just a good home person.
Ordinary citizen.
Ordinary citizen.
Living
and
gardening,
striving. Just to make ends meet. That kind of a thing.
We've done a part as voters. We have already voted our members of parliament. We have a government form, a prime minister already, and he has allocated 23 MPs to become ministers. They've sworn in, and they are now looking up the 23 ministries with 23 portfolios. What's your opinion about this?
Well, well, that's the process. You know, that's the normal thing to do in whatever country.
Yeah.
The thing is just a caution. It's good that we have a prime minister and it's a change of a person, you know, that kind of thing, new brain.
Yeah.
The only thing is, my caution is, don't be submissive. Don't be submissive to any kind of ideologies that can be there to sort of imposed. I'm happy with the ministries as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to bring this country into some kind of a heights. Since so far I haven't seen much, though have changed. We have a lot of resources that we can utilize, especially human resources. So got to be careful in a well-discreet manner in how we sort of design this country to become strong and elevate to that height. That's my advice to the new government, because a lot of us are not same. We don't have the same wavelength academically and wisdom-wise. You know, some ministers, they just jump out of the bush or out of the village and then come into a culture shock kind of a thing here.
Yeah.
So I'm not really into which government I'm going to favor. But, or I see, it's all up to the human being. If he has the wisdom, if he brought up in an environment where he cares for the nation, then that's what it is. That's where you belong and that's where your birthplace is and your birthrights are. Just look after. Don't be submissive to any outside influence or that kind of a thing. We have resources. We are born a sovereign nation. Respect the sovereignty of the place. You know, that's how I look at it. Yeah. So for the ministers, I wish them good luck. My opinion is, whatever ministries you come up with, make sure you don't sit down there and just be a dummy, you know, and listen to someone outside. Try to be constructive and try to listen carefully and be analytical to the decisions that you were given. Whether you're gonna just take them on board just for the sake of because you're submitted to someone, but it must have been brewed out of you, you know, in your mind and your experiences and how you ought to. You like to be a leader. Well, think for the nation. Think global.
For the people.
Yeah, think for the people. Think we are a different ethnicity, and that it has to reflect what they want for this country, because this country belongs to every one of us. So we must grow it in a way that don't be dictated, don't be so screwed up with outside mentality. You have to brew up a home kind of strangling. All these must be part and parcels of the ingredients to get this country to some kind of a heights. That's what my opinion is.
Thank you, Simon, for your opinion and for your time.
Yeah.
You have a great weekend.
Thank you very much, Mary. Yep.
Thanks.
Evans Manaka.
Evans, what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living, or what's your occupation?
Consultant.
Consultant.
Yeah.
Evan, we have the new government already formed,
Yeah.
new prime minister, and he has already allocated 23 ministers.
Yes,
We'll be looking up the 23 portfolios, 23 ministries. What's your opinion about this?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite nice. I mean, that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the government to set up, the ministry to set up. But the thing is that a lot of them are new ones. I mean, a couple of them are new ones. So it will be something that they have to fit in, you know, like in terms of performance, you know. But we still have to see.
Performance?
How they're going to perform in those areas.
I see that lots of new ones, they are well-qualified new ones.
Yeah,
in terms of education, they're qualified.
They're qualified in terms of, I don't know, education, but I don't know, they're qualified. But when you're talking about the operation order in the ministries, my friend, ministers are only, you know, there for control, no more.
They're the last person.
Yeah, and the last person with the permanent secretary is the main man who performs. But then those permanent secretaries, they are political motivated as well, appointees, you know. What I would say, because before, when I was working in the colonial time, and permanent secretaries, you walking towards the ladder. You coming from the whole grassroots up,
Yeah.
and then go casting permanent secretary, you know. But in the meantime, no more. when new government come, they change the permanent secretaries. Now the thing is this, that is why, they're talking about corruption, and that's actually it's happened, because permanent secretary is a accountable officer. He doesn't know what he's doing. You see? So the stealing here come now.
Okay. That's the permanent secretary.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So, and what about the ministers?
The ministers, they will be in a very chaotic situation, because the whole thing covers up depending on who the minister is in the ministry. You mean now?
Yeah.
When is corruption there? Minister and Diana. You see that's the whole thing.
So you are trying to tell me that police must do your best
yes.
in those ministry and
Yes.
avoid corruption. And
Yes.
the people want to see things happening.
Yeah. There should be more harder, with the permanent secretary. Do accountable, very accountable. Permanent secretaries are accountable officers with one minister.
And also the ministers? Or?
Yeah, ministers. Now they give the feedback to the minister what's happening in the ministries, Yeah, ministers are only waiting for what permanent secretary says. Especially when permanent session, I work for government before too. When permanent session, I write something, like people put motions in or whatever, and they throw it to us, they throw it to us, and you write whatever. For the minister.
So you want to give a best advice to the ministers and the permanent secretaries? Those are the people above the hierarchy to work.
I mean, the minister have to work very close with the permanent secretary, harder, and then give orders, like that. And not only that, but laxative attitude, lateness, and all this. That's the minister's permanent secretary's responsibility. And not only that, but that's the impression they will have. Oh, minister, Mona. Like your ministry is performance people have no much, kind.
So you are telling me that those ministers need to perform.
Exactly, to the best of their
want
ability.
to see results, outcome.
Yes, and not only that, but they have to be harder with the permanent secretary. Yeah, in the ministry. You don't have to sit down there only and do signatory. No, you have to be help the permanent secretary as an accountable officer within the own ministry, because you are answerable to the parliament, my friend.
Yes.
You see, he's the one answerable to the parliament. When they raise a question about what projects or have you completed the project or whatever, what stage have you reached now, they are the ones.
And also the members of parliament are answerable to the people.
Exactly.
Okay, thank you, Evan. Any final thing you want to share, or any final thing you want to share?
No, I only wish them good luck.
Yeah.
For the next 4 years, that's all. In performance, in the endeavor to try and make this country a much more workable situation,
Thank you.
Very important, you see. Very, very important, you see, otherwise. But otherwise, good luck to them, and their performance within these next 4 years.
Thank you, Evan.
Okay, good one.
Thank you.
Very nice.
So there you are. That's Evan with something nice, eh? It touches on the permanent secretary and also the ministers. So they should do something better. Thanks, Evan. Have a great weekend. Okay, we're back on the street and we're so lucky. We happened to caught up with a female here. What's your name?
Thank you. My name is Debbie and I'm from Choiseul and Guadalcanal.
Yes. So what do you do for a living?
I am an entrepreneur. I do my own business. I run my cafe and a shop at Henderson. It's called MK Local Foods.
Okay, so if you need something to do with local food, check MK Local Foods. We're not going to talk about MK, but do check MK. Our topic is we have already a government in place, Jinat they call it. We have a prime minister and he has, selected his 23 ministers who will be looking after 23 ministries. What's your opinion about that?
Thank you. I think for myself, I've been watching this election of members of parliament here for the portfolios. I think there are few right people in the right ministries. For example, Dr. Paul for Ministry of Health, and I think it's Franklin for Ministry of Agriculture. So it's good to see people with the background in certain ministries taking up the ministerial post. So that's a bonus for this new government. However, there are a few new ones that came in, so I'm not really sure what their background are, and we'll see how things will go as we go along. But I'm hoping there will be a change. with the new members coming into the new ministries and taking up the leadership in their roles, with their roles, yeah.
As a woman running business, what do you want to say? Maybe this government should help more women into business?
Yes. I think the only way out of especially a lot of youths in country and women in country, they have a lot of entrepreneurial mindset and skills. There's so many talent, and it's good to see the government putting more effort in supporting local business owners like us, and for like the farmers with the products like for cocoa. We work with some of the cocoa farmers, like adding value to their products. Yeah, so I think for this new government, what I'm hoping for is a support to small SMEs, small business owners. Yeah, I help them with supply chain. When you're doing a value-added product, the whole process of how you should do your things. I think the government should involve more with the business owners. Yeah.
Any final thing you want to share?
Well, I'm looking forward for a good government for the next 4 years, and I hope the focus will be on its citizen, rather than geopolitics. I said we should be focusing on how to improve livelihood of citizens and improving their businesses, because when you support a local business, the money circulates within the country, so it's very important the government look at supporting local entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. Well, there you are. Finally, we somehow caught up with a female, and she's the only female in the interview. Maybe females, next time when we come around, you just come and say something to us so that we can get you on camera. Thank you. There you are. I've enjoyed interviewing those people, listening to their views on what they think about the 23 ministers doing what they will do, and also we wish them a best of luck as they look after the affairs of the country and the ministries for the next 4 years. Please join me again next time as we go on the street and find more about what people think about this and that. We'll see you next time from the Homegrown studio. Thank you for supporting this street interview, and you have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.